Hello everybody, this is Hop to the Hippity Hop bringing you another StarCraft 2 commentary.
Yo.
And sorry for... that's my roommate and he said no. But we're just going to ignore everything he says throughout this cast.
Black Arrow.
And he is currently singing the song Black and Yellow. But that's not the name of the song, is it? Okay, anyways. Anyways, okay. This is a 2v2 played by me and FengShui, who is a good friend of mine that I did meet over Battle.net. And he's a pretty awesome Protoss player. And we want to try out a strategy that FengShui came up with. Or he didn't come up with it, I'm sorry. He read about it on Team Liquid forums, and basically what it is you bring your first Overlord. I mean, it has to be with a Zerg player as well. But what you do is you bring your first Overlord down to this little area right here. And what FengShui is going to do, he's going to build a pylon here, and basically 5-gate his opponent and warp in just a bunch of Zealots right here. Because my Overlord does get the vision of the high ground. And what I have to do is I have to get an extractor at 10 to get that early gas. And as soon as I get that gas, 100 gas, I'm going to pull my guys off the gas and put them back on the mineral patch. And what that's going to allow me to do is get more minerals to produce my queen as well as mass Zergling. And what I'm going to be doing is trying to protect him, protect this pylon from going down, as well as you know, providing some support with my Zerglings. So this is a very strong build. It's very hard to do on maps where your opponents do share the base. So I wouldn't recommend doing on a level where your opponents share the base. But this is one of the games that it was really close. We failed twice actually on the ladder against opponents that were on the shared base. Actually, on this map, we got this map like 3 or 4 times in a row. And it was quite frustrating because we can't really do this strategy to its best on this map, but we're gonna do it nonetheless. And as you can see, yeah, I got my Zergling speed, pulled off all the guys on gas. That's about four gas to spare, so not too bad. And what I'm doing is I'm gonna be getting that queen. There we go. At around 15, I'm gonna be getting that Overlord as well. And yeah, it looks like our opponents are gonna be walling in. Krigo actually not deciding to wall in. I actually forgot to introduce this team. We're going to be facing against Krigo as well as Roruni. That's kind of strange. But yeah, those are our opponents. I think they were both diamond level, so this was, yeah, I was actually pretty surprised this strategy works so well. And here's my first Overlord. Actually, yeah, I think I decided to bring my first Overlord here instead of down here. But my second Overlord is actually going to be going down. And I'm picking there because I see that supply depot, and yeah, as you can see, very good scouting by Roroni, having that supply depot there, knowing that something might be up. Actually, we're not knowing, just being aware that some cheesy play could happen on the side, so he does have supply depots kind of on the border of his base, which is something you kind of want to do as a player, just have stuff on the borders of your base so you can see if any like hidden tech or pylons, some proxy pylons or anything is there. So it's kind of good to have stuff kind of bordering the outside of your base and whatnot. But as you can see here, yeah, my lings are already down here to defend anything. And if you look in the production tab here, yeah, 10 more lings are going to be coming out. And it looks like Krigo is going to go for 2 sentries as well to block off the ramp if he really needs to. And yeah, I have to watch out for my Overlord, making sure it doesn't die. And here it is, my second Overlord coming down to this position, so he can warp in down here as well. And as you can see, FengShui, my friend, getting that warp gate tech, and then he's just gonna be massing up a bunch of zealots. 5-gate zealot rush, pretty much. He took all his guys off gas, and he only got enough gas just to get that warp gate. So this is a very powerful build. I have a bunch of Zerglings, and this rush, it's really not all in, because right now, with the minerals I have, I could technically expand. Right now would be a really good time actually to expand. And yeah, he actually did spot this, so we're in a lot of trouble, so I'm going to be running in. And oh, unfortunately, that force field wasn't too great. My roommate is going to continue to sing songs, but I'm going to be picking up 1 sentry and not quite picking up the second one. But some Hellions are now out. I'm going to be doing my best to try to surround her. One does get surrounded, so very nice there. And basically from here on out, it's all micro pretty much. You know, besides the little going back to the base and making more drones. Or making more Zerglings is what I meant to say actually. So, yeah, I'm going to be doing my best. And look at FengShui with my Overlord is now going to be able to warp in a bunch of Zealots. He actually has one on the low ground actually as well. Maybe to defend this pylon because it is kind of low on health. Yeah, my Zerglings we're just kind of pretty much running free in his base. But look at Krigo does have a 4-gate up, so he does have a lot of Zealots out as well. And I'm going to be wanting to support FengShui here, but I'm going to be going to that sentry first. But unfortunately, I don't think, yeah, there's a lot of zealots left, so I'm going to be wanting to back out. There are a lot of Hellions as well, and he's going for that Infernal Pre-Igniter, which will pretty much destroy all my Zerglings. But yeah, I need to get a nice round here. Let's see if I can actually do it. Oh no, not quite getting it. I might actually want to opt to back out here. I don't think I do. Yeah, there, I do back out because usually the sentries and zealots are out, and actually I didn't lose these Zerglings. A little unfortunate there. But notice how FengShui actually has a probe here, so my Overlord not really doing its job. But regardless, FengShui is down here giving vision to the top of the ground. And here we go, I am moving my Overlord over just so he has more vision as well. And look at FengShui, sorry, is going to be warping in more zealots on that side as well as this side sometime soon, I think. And a little mishap here. I actually thought I went back to my base and said S Z Z Z Z Z, which is select and Z, and oh, block out that word, because I don't wanna swear online, but I mean sometimes stuff comes out. But regardless, as you can see, that is a bunch of sentries, and the zealots actually took down the Nexus. So very nice play there. I'm going straight for that Nexus, so now Pringle pretty much has no income whatsoever. And look, I only have 12 drones. I actually should have about 13 to 14 drones to produce a little bit faster, but instead I'm going for that expansion because I kind of know we have a creativity. And oh, Blue Flame Hellions. Oh, I'm sorry, I missed that. That was a pretty perfect surround. These Zerglings actually are pretty susceptible to that Blue Flame. They would get raped so hard. But I was able to get a nice surround. I'm going to be picking up the sentries. Oh no, a bunch of them get surrounded. So I lose a bunch of my Zerglings there. So that was kind of poor play there. But yeah, as you can see, this build very strong, and actually Baroni, through all that chaos, wasn't able to correctly build this wall, and there's actually a little gap right there if you can't see. And now, yeah, we're pretty much going to be coming in here, dealing the damage and the killing blow. And Baroni is just going to be kind of here for fun. I don't know why he's doing this. Probably making it more miserable for us, but yeah, this is a very powerful build, as you saw. Great for 2v2s, and I think it works out really well. It's just really, it's a strong build if your opponent does not scout you, does not expect it. Even if they do scout you, they won't expect it. And notice how I did get a 9 or 10 poolish, something like that, something around that. And what that helps you do is you can actually defend any like early Zergling rush, which actually happened in one of the games, and I was able to easily defend it. So yeah, no, this build is extremely strong. I'm going to be coming here, I'm going to pick off all these sentries. Sentries, I think they cost 100 for the gas actually. Yeah, 100 gas. Sentries are not expensive, not one bit. Yeah, more Zerglings are going to be screaming in. So yeah, as you can see, this is a very awesome build. Look at FengShui has so many minerals that we can just spend so many minerals because all our guys are on on the mineral patch and not in the gas. Sorry, I don't know if you guys can actually hear all the screaming outside that is going on in the hallway, but it is a Friday night, and instead of going out and partying like everybody else, you know what I'm doing, playing StarCraft. Actually, funny thing is, I actually did get back from a fun night out. It's about, what, 12 a.m. right now, so yeah, I mean, I guess I had my bit of social fun, so, you know, I'm gonna be playing some StarCraft now. It looks like Rurouni is kind of coming in here for a counterattack. Maybe he's just coming in here to see what we have, to better prepare for the future if he goes against something like this. And yeah, just look at this mass zealot. I think this is such a great strategy. It is on the Team Liquid forums. I'm not sure where FengShui found it, but he kind of messaged me and was like, I want to try this strat. He gave me the build order and was like, this is what you got to do. And yeah, we pretty much kicked a lot of ass, to be honest, in most of our games. But particularly on this map, it's really not the best place you want to do. You want to do it on a map where your enemies are on separate bases and not able to support each other like they were in this one, but we were actually still able to overwhelm them. So regardless of the map, we actually, we did pretty good. We're pretty fortunate. I thought, I haven't casted a 2v2 in a while, so why not cast a 2v2? And yeah, so far my progress on the ladder, I just want to let you guys know, is that I have been moving up slowly but surely. So it doesn't really matter, but my 4v4s, I am diamond, and that doesn't mean anything. I'm positive. Sorry, something got stuck in my throat. Something always apparently gets stuck in my throat when I do a cast. I don't know why that is. Maybe it's because I'm talking and my throat gets dry, and maybe I should have some water next time. But yeah, I'm slowly moving up. I feel like I'm getting better as a player as well. So hopefully I do. And yeah, guys, that's gonna be it. This is Hop StarCraft. I'm gonna be hopping off. Stay tuned for next time.